is the final moments of the recovery process, and we've had the government spokesman confirming that indeed the vehicle has been retrieved, and now what is awaiting is for it to be pulled out of the water. But with their request to at least get closer, I don't know how that is going to go with our equipment. Of course, they're very sensitive with the water, but we'll try as much as we can to try and get closer, because we have umbrellas, but it's also very windy, and I don't think the umbrellas can sustain that condition, because the wind is also very tough. But I hope we'll manage to do whatever much we can, all in favor of covering for you the happenings from the Likoni channel since this operation began. From day one, we have been here giving you all that you need to know concerning this exercise. And Ken, the procedure, you had it, that is what will follow next, and I believe also we agree with the government spokesman that we have to be very careful and very sensitive in trying to give our viewers whatever pictures that they are hoping to see. These are the victims who have been under the ocean for 13 days, and for as much as it's very harsh to say, and I believe the bodies have been decomposing, and the team of medical professionals who are here, I believe they will do whatever best they can to ensure that the body, or rather the bodies, will be wrapped and kept in a very appropriate way before they are being handed over to the family. Also, very shortly, we are informed that we're expecting a military sort of session. They will be holding some, paying their respects to the victims because of this exercise, which has entirely been in charge. The military has been in charge, especially the Kenyan Navy. Not forgetting that also other key institutions, government agencies, private companies, they've all been part of this, but under the command of the Kenyan Navy, Colonel Lawrence Gituma. Gituma is just standing next to us here, and it's like issuing some orders. There he's leaving, and I guess any moment from now he will be done after this exercise, now to hand over the rest to the police, and then the police gets the rest hand over to the family, and where you had the family member there saying that they are also ready to proceed to the next level, to have they've been holding prayers at their home in Chuda. Chuda is in Mombasa. That is where Mariam and her daughter have been calling home, staying together with their husband. As I said, this is indeed has been a tough time. The family is here. The husband, James Wambua, is here, and I also believe they'll have their own special moment, which indeed they deserve, because they have also been here every day from morning as early as 8 o'clock, patiently and painfully waiting for the process to be concluded. But indeed, this has come at a moment that I believe they are happy, because when we spoke to some of them a couple of days ago, they told us that all they wanted is to see the body of their loved ones, the bodies of their loved ones, and that's all they wanted, at least to give them a proper send-off. And you had a spokesman from the spokesman saying that already funeral arrangements are in place, and I'm sure as soon as they get possession of the bodies, then I believe they will quickly move in towards executing the arrangements to give their loved ones a proper send-off. And it has been a long time We have been waiting for this moment, and it's here. I guess any moment from now, the vehicle will pull out of the water. And as the government spokesman said, is that we wait to be there. Ken is the Navy commander, Levi Mgalu. Levi Mgalu, remember, this is the second time he's coming here. He came here like 4 days ago and he left, but again he's here and he's currently being debriefed by Colonel Lawrence Ituma together with the government spokesman, Arcyrus Oguna, and I believe since all this he's been watching, and I believe also he's been issuing some directives to his officers on how to coordinate this recovery and retrieval operation of the vehicle and the bodies of baby Amanda and her mother Mariam. It has not been easy for everyone who's been waiting to see this come to an end, but indeed I guess the efforts they all put in place, the recovery team has finally paid off, as we are yet to see the vehicle any moment from now. And Ken, it's also important to note that this operation has not only been for the Kenyan Navy, I believe also the private corporations and other government institutions and agencies that have been part of this, because since day one we saw Kenya Wildlife Service deploy a team of divers. We also understand that Kemfree also had their own divers in this. The Kenya Ports Authority had both the divers and the equipment, and one of the equipment that was used was deployed by the Kenya Ports Authority, the robot that we saw that had a capability of scanning the underworld. The underwater pictures at an angle of 360 degrees, and the pictures were very, very clear, but due to the challenges, of course, of the darkness of the water in the channel, they faced some challenges, but when they redeployed the equipment again, that is when they managed to